Get ready for the Leader Chat Room with Paul Kramer, featuring Lifestyle Elite Global Marketing Directors.
Good morning, Lifestylers. Paul Kramer coming to you live from the Leader Chat Room at Lifestyle's home office in Toronto, Canada. Folks, got a great guest lined up today, so let's get right to it. Let me introduce her to you. She joined Lifestyles in October of 2015. She was promoted to International Marketing Director March of 2021 and promoted to Global Marketing Director in June of 2022. She is our 2020 nominee for the highest Group Growth Award and the 2021 nominee for the Business Beyond Borders Award. From Tanjay, let's welcome into the Leader Chat Room Global Marketing Director Vernebeth Banogon. Vernebeth, good morning.
Hello, Sir Paul. Good morning. It's my pleasure to be here with you, Sir Paul. I'm so excited.
Well, it's great to be. Now, your nickname is Vem, right? That's what they call you?
Yes, Sir Paul. It's Vem.
Okay, so GMD Vem, welcome into the Leader Chat Room. Great to see you. You look fantastic. How are you feeling? Are you ready to go?
Yes, Sir Paul. I'm so excited.
Okay, great. Well, I'm sure
It's good to see you, Sir Paul.
Oh, it's great to see you too. Everybody wants to hear about your story because it's another great lifestyle success story. So let's get right to it. You're the youngest of three girls. You were born in Pamplona, I believe, right? Your father was a part-time carpenter and made coconut wine. Your mom sold and made rice cakes and sold them in the village, right? So tell us a little bit about your childhood.
Okay, Sir Paul. My childhood days was very colorful. As I remembered, I was the youngest. I am the youngest of the three siblings, three sisters. So when I was a child, I used to help with our household chores, yung mga gawaing bahay po. So I used to help my parents to fetch water with my sisters. So we used to carry as I remembered when I was 6 years old, I used to carry 5 gallons of water left and right. So that we can, after that one, we can play with our playmates. So that's our life. Right. Now,
you make a joke about when you're carrying all this water on your back, it made you short. Is that the joke you tell people?
Yes, Sir Paul. I think that's the reason why. That's the reason why is it that I'm shorter than any other girl, because we used to carry so heavy water just for us to play with our playmates. So we are in hurry. That's why.
Oh my gosh, that's tough. That's tough. All right, so we've got a picture here of you. Let's take a look at this. This is when you were in school, right? Now, tell us about this, because apparently you had to walk an hour and a half to get to school each and every day. But you enjoyed school, you did really well, you joined many different clubs. So tell us a bit about your experience in school, and did you really have to walk that far?
Yes, Sir Paul, because we are living in, during our days, my kindergarten and my elementary days, even in high school, we used to work. We used to walk for 1 hour and a half, because there's no means of transportation. So sa pagkakaalam ko, yung may mga motor, nung time na yun lang yung mga rich people, no. But for ordinary people just like us, so that's our means of transportation. Only walking for 1.5 hours just to go to school. But you know what? Even if that's our life, no, we are the earliest one to arrive in school. We are the leaders in school because we arrived too early.
Well, what kind of clubs did you play? Were you joining? Like, tell us about your school experience.
Okay, I used to join Girl Scouts. Then I became also the cheerleader of our, school. And many organizations
Well,
in school. I am active.
yeah, you're definitely active for sure. You must have stayed in shape as a kid, walking 1.5 hours to school every day. That's crazy. But in high school, you moved in with your aunt in high school, right? And because it was closer to the school. And in high school, somehow you dodged the mandatory Citizens Army training. How did you do that?
Okay, it's the Citizens Army training. But I am the sponsor of that. I am not. Hindi ako yung parang ROTC, but it's part of ROTC. But ang tawag sa amin po ay sponsor doon sa high school. Sponsor po ang tawag doon. So ang ginagawa lang namin, Sir Paul, is just checking the papers, the test papers of the the part of the battalion, no? Yun kami yung taga-check ng papers, and nasa office lang talaga, inside the office. And when we have fiesta or parade, so we are the one who is just like muse for the parade,
Right.
That's it, Sir Paul.
Right. Okay. Cool. So, during your third year of high school, your parents separated and your house was demolished. So tell us, but you focused on your school. You wanted to do well in school, but there's a lot of turmoil in your life. Your parents separated. For some reason, your house got demolished. Tell us what happened. What happened with your parents, and your attitude and your mindset at that time.
Okay, when I was in third year high school, that's the time that I feel so depressed because my parents got separated, and wala kaming choice. We don't have a choice because the house where the lot where our house is built, it's not our own lot, no? It's parang lang kami doon, nakitira lang kami doon. Although my parents, meron naman silang na-inherit na lupa, but nandun kami nakatira kasi nandun tinayo ang aming bahay sa lupa na hindi sa amin, sa mga tita ng parents ng mama ko. So dahil yun nga, they got separated, the owner of the lot decided to demolish our house. So for me, at young age, I feel so depressed, but I have to move on, Sir Paul. I have to fight for my dreams, for my family, because I want to give the best life for my parents, especially my mom.
Right. So you focused on your studies. I mean, obviously, very difficult thing to do. But we have a great picture here. You graduated from high school. Here you are. You look fantastic there. You graduated with honors from high school. But then you moved in with another aunt. You moved again when you went to college, right? So tell us what you studied in college, what it was like in college, and also, your mom got sick in your second year. I want you to tell us a bit about that experience.
Okay, Sir Paul, when I graduated in high school, yes, I graduated with honor, but unfortunately, my Lola auntie is the one who helped us financially for our studies. She decided for me not to continue my college because she is disappointed because merong pong may suitors na po ako nung time na yun, merong nanliligaw, but so I decided to move from another house to my auntie just for me to continue my studies. So I find ways for me to continue my studies. So I asked my aunt one day, I bring all my things, my bag. Then one day I asked my aunt if I can live for free in their house so that I can continue my studies in college in Dumaguete. So I enrolled myself with the help of my friends. They lent me money for me to enroll, and I got 50% discount since my grades are good enough. So I got 50% scholarship in school in college. So that's why I enrolled. So luckily, my auntie allowed me to live in their house, and I help with all the household chores there, just to for me to have, free meal and free house to live.
Yeah, yeah, that's great. Now you study computer hardware, computer software engineering, right? Is that what you studied?
Yes, Sir Paul. It's I computer engineering course. Paul.
Right. So you graduated after you graduated, you worked as a sales account manager, I'm sorry, at a computer hardware company. We have a picture of that here I want to show everybody. So this was the job you got eventually, right? And you worked there for 7 years. But I want you to tell us about your previous work experiences and looking for a job. I hear you have a funny story about all the things you went through. So tell us a little bit about what you went through before you got this job.
Yes, okay. When I graduated in college, that was 2006, I moved to Manila to find a job, to look for a job. And grabe po, sobrang talaga, memorable yung experience. It's because ang tagal ko nakahanap ng trabaho, nung nakahanap naman na ako ng work, as I think it's store clerk in Cavite. Mm-hmm. I only worked there for only 16 days because yung style ng doon is parang we live in an apartment, and the owner said that we don't have a day off. And you know what, because we are so many, ang dami namin doon sa bahay na yun na nakatira, and I was baguhan lang ako, since I'm still new in the company. I was the one who is assigned to wash dishes. there so plenty of dishes. Oh my God, after work, and I feel so tired, and I told to myself, it's not worth it for my salary. Then after I graduated, I only worked for that and no day off. So that's why I asked my boss, I told my boss, I want to resign from this company because I'm not happy doing this job. I'm not happy anymore. My boss asked me, oh, when is the effectivity of your resignation? I told my boss, effectively today, I want to go out from this company. So that's why I called my auntie, please, I need you to pick me up, because I don't want to work anymore here. I'm not happy. I'm going to look for another job that is, I think, for me, that's suitable for my course, and that's worth my, the salary is a little bit, a bigger salary. So I find for, nagpatulong ako sa tita ko para maghanap ng ibang trabaho. So grabe po, nung naghanap kami ng trabaho, dun po ako nakitira sa Ayala, Alabang, where my auntie is working there as helper, as cook in family, in Ayala, Alabang. So we're just pretending that I am one of the helper in the subdivision, in the subdivision, so that I can enter in the gate, pag nasa gate na po ako, the guard always call the house, so because I don't have ID, and the housemaid there is sinasabi nila na yes, that's the new recruit of our boss.
Right.
So yun po, for how many days, that's my routine, entering the village with, sinasabi lang namin na helper po ako doon para makitira lang talaga, kasi kailangan kong mag-survive sa Maynila, Sir Paul, because wala akong bahay, I don't have house to stay, but doon lang po talaga sa tita ko. And dumating po sa time na my tita let me live to, pina-transfer niya ako ng house doon sa driver nila for, I think that's 1 week or 2 weeks po, while naghanap ako ng trabaho, while I'm searching for a new job. And finally, praise God, because I got hired with that company, the Smallville. That's my first job where I worked there for more than 8 years.
Right. So that's great. Now, around this time you met your husband, Bernald, right? And I want you to tell us how you met him, and tell us about when your first child was born, how that happened. Well, I know how it happened, but tell us when they were born. Go ahead.
Okay, so when I worked in the company, I was assigned in sales, but we are focusing on IT security, internet security, network security. So happened that Bernald contacted me again because he was my ex-boyfriend when I was in college.
Okay.
When I was in college, and Sir Paul, I used to, umiiwas ako sa kanya dati nung college kasi I want to finish my studies. I don't want to focus first on love life. That's why I broke up with him during college.
Right.
Then since he called me, he contacted me through my sister. He asked my number through my sister. So I that time iniisip ko na sige, dahil kumukontak si Bernal, gagawin ko silang client, yung company nila gagawin kong client kasi that time po Bernal is working for the company for free. That's what you call utility in the company, for him to what you call this, to be hired in ship, para mag-onboard sa barko. So dahil yun, sabi ko, i-contactin ko si Bernal kasi sabi ko itong company nila gagawin kong client. So yun po, yun start na we meet each other in person again. So yun po. So Bernard was so happy. I can see in his face that he's so happy because he said that he always pray to the Lord that someday he wants to get married, to be married with me someday. So yun po.
Well, I don't blame him. I don't blame him at all. I'm sure he was happy. So in 2010 you had some health challenges, right? And that even, it was quite serious. It even caused you to move to the provinces after your second child was born. So what were the health challenges you were experiencing?
Okay, that was 2010, Sir Paul. After working for 4 years in the company because of stress, I was diagnosed of having autoimmune skin disease, which is psoriasis. And my doctor told me that there's no cure for my sickness because it's an autoimmune. Yes. And she told me that almost all of her patients was rich, was rich. So I asked my doctor if there's another alternative medicine, but she doesn't help me to get it. So she just inaano lang niya ako. She just prescribe mga topical treatments, injectable steroid. But when I research about steroid, I am so afraid with the yung mga side effects. That is why I tried to find food supplements for me to help my condition. And after po nung nanganak ako sa second child namin, we moved to the province. I resigned on my job. I resigned on my job and we went back to Negros. That was 2013 when we moved from Manila to Negros. Yes. To avoid stress in Manila, because kahit sa Manila po, Sir Paul, maganda naman ang life, because ang bilis kumita ng pera sa Manila, pero grabe din po ang stress. That's why we preferred to move in Negros.
Right. So then in 2015, you and your husband put up a traditional business, right, which was computer hardware, computer parts, that type of thing, right? But the stress of that job, the stress of traditional business, caused your psoriasis to come back. And this is where you were introduced to Intra. So before we get to that, folks, we want to learn more about GMD Vem. So Of course, in order to do that, we are going to play Fast Talk.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Fast Talk.
It's time for Fast Talk
with PK.
All right, we're here with GMD Vem. You know how to play this game, right?
Yes, Sir Paul.
Okay, so you're going to give me a number. There's going to be a question that comes up on the screen. You have to answer it with the first thing that comes to your mind as fast as possible. Okay, give me the first number.
Number 5.
Okay, number 5. What do we have? Let's see. Who is a better cook, you or your husband?
I think, Sir Paul, it's me. But you know what? The one who teach me how to cook is Bernal. But I think I'm the better cook than Bernal.
Okay, so the student became better than the teacher, right? In this case.
Yes, Sir Paul.
Okay, well, I hope that's true. I hope he's not just making you do the cooking. I'll talk to him when I come to the Philippines. Okay, we'll get the story straight. Okay, GMD Vem, give me another number.
Number 1.
Okay, number 1. All right, what do we have here? Okay, what do you enjoy more, dancing or hosting a Super Mega Hope?
I think dancing.
Okay.
But I enjoy also hosting in Mega Hope because for me it's a service to other distributor, and in that way I can inspire more of my downline. So.
Okay, well, and you can dance at a Super Mega Hope, so you can do both, right?
Yes, I can dance also in Super Mega Hope.
You can do both. Okay, cool. All right, give me one more.
Number 9.
Okay, let's see. Last intro in the case, number 9. All right, let me see. Okay, this is interesting. If you have to go to the bathroom in a sugarcane field, what would you do? I don't know why this...
Oh my God, Sir Paul. I will have to look for, umbrella for me to cover, my, for me to pee. Oh my God, that's our experience when we do STP, and I feel so. I want to pee, so that's why I just cover myself an umbrella, and you know what? Someone is shouting, "Oh, what are you doing?" I don't care.
Okay. All right, I think I get the picture. I have to talk to whoever is making up these questions, people. I have to talk to my staff. Okay, GMD Vem, thank you so much. I hope I never see you in a sugarcane field, but that's okay. I'm sure it'll all work out. All right, thank you for playing Fast Talk.
Thank you, Sir Paul.
Okay, boy, do I have to talk to the people who write these questions. And remember, they're random questions, folks, totally random. Okay, GMD Vem, here we go. All right, so we're now in 2015, and your psoriasis is coming back. Obviously, traditional business, you're under a lot of stress. But you were introduced to Intra, you tried Intra. Tell us what Intra did for you and what it did for your sister.
Okay. When we started our traditional business in 2015, Sir Paul, although our business is good because we don't have competitor in our city in Tanay, but that leads me to another health challenges because my health challenge got worse. Aside from psoriasis, I got skin abscess. So every month I experienced skin abscess. I took medicine, antibiotics, but still it gets worse. Then it so happened that our cashier introduced Intra to me. So she said that Intra is good because his son hindi na po nakapagpa-opera, no? May heart problem yung son niya and gumaling sa product. So I tried Intra because of course I want gusto ko matulungan po, gusto ko pong gumaling sa sakit ko kasi ang dami ko na kasing trinay na food supplements at wala ding nangyari. So when I tried intra po, in just 3 days, taking the intra massively, so my skin abscess subside. So I feel better. That's why I continue to take intra because intra helps my family, just especially my sister. My sister has she has toxic water, just like my mom.
Yes,
That's why my
yes,
mom
yes.
died because of toxic water.
Yes.
So my eldest sister inherited that, you know, the yung toxic water sa mama ko. So I let her to try intra. You know what, the Better Together kit, and nakatulong po sa kanya dahil dati po, grabe po, pag nag-menstruation siya, sobrang lakas. Kailangan niya mag-diaper para lang talaga kasi sobrang lakas sa menstruation niya. Nung pinatry ko siya ng intra, nakita ko grabe ang amazing yung product. That's why pinatry ko na din po sa other family member, no? Yung mga family member, just like yung yung mother-in-law na grabe yung sugar level, sobrang taas. So maganda din po, gumaling din sila sa product. That's why po I decided talaga to join the business just to get 40% and for me to get free products.
Right.
That's when I started the business.
Yeah, exactly. And you started like a lot of people. You bought a little bit of product, in this case a BT pack or a small amount of product. You got such great results with you and all of your family, right? Especially your sister. So then you decided to buy an Express Direct package. You decided to get started in the business, right? So I want you to tell us, we've got a great picture here of you with this, you look fantastic here. Tell us about this dress in particular and what it was like, because you attended your first RLT and you attended your first National Gala shortly after you bought your package. Tell us about that.
Okay, Sir Paul, that picture is when I first attended National Gala. That was 2016. That time, I don't know about gala, but since my upline said that kailangan naming umattend, so nag-attend ako. I don't have budget for gown. I just borrowed that gown from my best friend, and we don't have budget for makeup, so we just do it on our own. So, but during that gala, diyan ko po nakita kung gaano kalaki ang lifestyle business. Diyan ko nakita yung bigger picture of the business. So that's when I started to dream big, and during that time, I told to myself that someday I will be global marketing director. Someday my life will be changed through this lifestyle opportunity, because nakita ko po kung paano po nabago yung buhay ng mga leaders ng mga GMD po. Kaya nung time na yan, Sir Paul, grabe talaga yung ng gala dyan. So sabi ko sa sarili ko, sabi ko sa husband ko, you must resign on your job kasi lifestyle is grabe ang business. Pwede magbago yung buhay natin. Kaya po from that moment, Sir Paul, every time that there's an RLT, I'm the one who booked the ticket because I'm so eager to learn the business. So kasi nakita ko kung gaano kalaki ang lifestyle. So sabi, buti na lang talaga, Sir Paul, at umattend ako. Buti na lang umattend ako nung gala na yan, yung event na yan. Yan po yung time na nag-decide ako na mag-full time po ako dito sa lifestyle, na mag-focus po ako dito sa lifestyle business. Kasi grabe talaga ang business talaga. It's not about selling. Sabi ko, it's not about selling intra. It's selling freedom. So that with a proven program, sabi ko, ang ganda ng opportunity.
Right.
That is, Sir Paul.
Well, the gala is so powerful, isn't it? Because you see such a big picture of what lifestyles could be, right? So you started climbing the ladder of success. In 2017, you were promoted to NMD, and you kept working. And then, of course, the pandemic came. I want you to tell everybody how the pandemic changed your business, or how really you changed the business to become successful during the pandemic.
Okay. During the pandemic, Sir Paul, pandemic is, as I can say, it's a blessing in disguise for us. with our live sales business because grabe po during pandemic sobrang lakas ng products ng business no. During the pandemic grabe po many promotions, ang daming downlines na nadagdag no. We expanded internationally, we expanded in US, we have many distributors in US, in Canada that got promoted as ED6QLPL month after month. So during pandemic, wow, grabe. Sobrang lakas talaga ng business. Pasalamat na lang kami Sir Paul. Buti na lang before the pandemic came, our group, our GMD Evas group is already doing the webinar.
Yes.
That's why when the pandemic came, it's not we easily adapted the online business presentation. So that's why kahit hindi kami umaalis ng bahay, kahit nandyan lang kami talaga sa bahay, ang grabe talaga, ang daming na-promote, ang daming downlines who got promoted, who climbed to the ladder of success. During pandemic, si Bernald po na-promote as National Marketing Director, and I have downlines also under Bernald. NMD Daisy Daniel from Sibugay who got promoted also as National Marketing Director. Many elite leaders got promoted during pandemic. And also my IMD promotion that was pandemic time.
Right. Sure. I know you went IMD during the pandemic. We've got a picture here of your reaching the top of Lifestyles as a global marketing director. And I want you to tell us GMD, what did it feel like for you when in June 2022 you hit the peak of a global marketing director? How did you feel when you made that accomplishment?
I was so happy, Sir Paul, and you know, para sa akin po yung promotion na yan is ano talaga, inspiration po na aking mga downlines para sila din po ma-promote. But before that promotion happened, Sir Paul, grabe din yung experience ko for during my nagka-health challenge po ako during that time because during pandemic, as I remembered, nung po ako ng vaccination, after the vaccination, the COVID vaccination, yan po yung challenge ko. Kahit na maganda ang business, pero nung time na yun after the vaccination, dyan po na-experience ko po yung health challenges ko na nag-worst dahil sa na-trigger dahil sa injection. So that time bago ako na-promote, sobrang talaga, Sir Paul, I experienced hormonal imbalance. I have 1.7 endometriosis. I experienced ovarian cyst and psoriatic arthritis. That time I almost gave up because I can't walk. I can't nahirapan po akong tumayo, maglakad. My joints po, I got inflammation from my all of my joints talaga. Ang grabe talaga yung inflammation. According to my doctor, pag hindi daw yun na hindi naagapan po, it will lead to permanent disability because of my stress level, and my stress level is very high that time. So yun po, I almost gave up that time because I hindi ako sanay na mayroon pa mag-a-assist sa akin to go to CR. Pag nag-CR pa ako, kailangan ko pang tawagin yung husband ko, yung anak ko. May experience po ako, Sir Paul, na kailangan ko pang tawagin sila para makaihi ako. Tapos dumating po yung time na naabutan na ako talaga sa pag-ihi ko. Tapos I'm not used to it na mayroong sa akin, mayroon pa kailangan mag-assist sa akin. So I told my husband that siya na bahala sa mga anak because sabi ko, I think it's hindi na ako magtatagal kasi sabi ko hinihingal na kasi ako. Grabe talaga. So sobrang I feel so much pain talaga in my joints, and sabi ko ikaw na bahalahan sa mga anak natin kasi ayoko na ng ganito. So when I told my husband that siya nang bahala sa mga bata, nakita ko, Sir Paul, Bernald is not ready because he said that he is still young, and of course our family needs me. That's why I prayed so hard to the Lord. I asked the Lord to heal me with Lifestyles products. So sabi ko, i-continue ko pa yung mission with Lifestyles. Lord, please bless the products para ako gumaling po. So I took massively the products. I took one half glass of intra 3 times a day. I took 18 capsules of Nutria a day, and 6 to 9 capsules of Cardio Life every day. And I took it massively, and after 3 months po of taking the product, praise God po, merong miracle happened talaga, no? Ang bilis ng aking recovery, nakatayo ako ng maayos po, Sir Paul. Nakabalik ako sa RLT sa Maynila. That was yung RLT po, that was April, yung first RLT ko after pandemic. That time I remember GMD Angie Liwanag is the one, the main speaker on that event, on that RLT. So pinatayo niya po kami, sabi niya kung sinong gusto ma-promote as Global Marketing Director. One of my downline, my new downline pushed me to go to stage for me to commit as GMD. So I get surprised, but you know what? I climbed to the stage, and I committed to be one of the GMD Global Marketing Director. After on April cut-off, hindi ko nakuha yung GMD promotion ko. Nung May, hindi ko nakuha. But nung June, finally, praise God, because nakuha ko po yung GMD promotion. That was June, Sir Paul. And it's God's miracle, and through the help of my downlines talaga. Dahil sobrang sa pagmamahal nila sa akin, sila po yung dahilan na na-promote po ako as GMD. So I feel so blessed, Sir Paul, for giving me this opportunity, dahil meron akong organization po na sobrang talaga, na-feel ko yung love nila sa akin, Sir Paul. So that's it, Sir Paul.
Yeah, no, the products have played such a big role for you. They've helped you so much over the years. But of course, your biggest why is your kids and your family. We have a great picture here of that. And you know, with your kids, you wanted to send them to the best schools, and you wanted to travel as a family. So with the Lifestyles income and everything you've been able to provide your family, you must feel pretty good about that.
Yes, Sir Paul. I'm so blessed talaga with Lifestyles, because of Lifestyles, napaaral namin yung aming mga anak in private school, especially our eldest. She is now studying in Silliman for 2 years already, because of Lifestyles, because that's my dream school. I want to study in Silliman, but because we don't have enough money that time, so kaya hindi ako nakapag-aral. Kaya talaga binigay talaga namin sa mga anak namin yung best life para sa kanila. And of course, yung dream travel po yun. So hindi pa naman kami nakapag-travel internationally with our kids, but yan po yung isa sa bucket list namin. But with Lifestyles po, we are able to enjoy traveling together in local places, in beautiful places in the Philippines, and we appreciate that much, because with Lifestyles, yun po, na-enjoy namin yung ganyang life. So kasi kung wala ang Lifestyle, Sir Paul, ewan ko lang, no, parang iba lang talaga ang life. So praise God talaga with Lifestyles, because yun po, grabe talaga ang blessings na dinala ng Lifestyle sa amin.
Yeah, and you've got such a great lifestyle now. You're enjoying the GMD lifestyle. We've got some great pictures here of your travel, your property purchases, your investments, all the, your cars, all the financial stuff. Like when you look at these pictures and you think about, where you started, carrying water to your house, walking an hour and a half to school, not, living a very, very modest, poor lifestyle when you were young. What do you think about, what goes through your mind when you look at these pictures and how far you've come?
Wow, Lifestyle, Sir Paul, brings me a lot of blessings now, because when I was young, I used to travel, but traveling from different places, from different houses, because we don't have, house of our own. But with Lifestyles give us the best life for our family, because I am able to travel in different places. Before Lifestyles, I don't have passport, because for me, traveling abroad is kailangan ng malaking pera, expensive when you travel abroad. But with Lifestyles, I enjoyed traveling for free in different places, in the Philippines and in 6 countries. So before Lifestyles, talaga grabe, hindi ko ma-imagine, no, buti na lang nag-lifestyle talaga ako kasi yun nga, naibigay namin yung best life sa family namin. Although we're living now in our own house, Sir Paul, not yet our dream house, but you know what, we are so proud of ourselves that sarili namin yung bahay, no, komportable yung mga anak namin because lahat ng rooms naka-aircon, no. So naibigay namin kahit paano sa family namin yung dream life na hindi namin naranasan nung bata pa kami. Kasi nung bata pa kami, wala kaming bahay, kung saan-saan kami lumilipat para lang talaga, you know, mabuhay, no. We tried to survive. Nung bata pa kami, kasi Sir Paul, sabi ko, ayoko talaga na maranasan ng aking mga anak yung naranasan namin. So, although, marami naman pong happy memories nung mga bata pa kami, but, you know what, para sa akin talaga, kung may choice lang ako, ayaw ko ng ganung life. Kaya yung mga anak ko po, pinag-ano talaga namin, Sir Paul, pinagbutihan namin itong business. We do this business talaga with all our best for us to give the best life for our family. And you know, we know that in the future, Sir Paul, we can enjoy life just like other GMDs that is already 2 decades here in lifestyles. So they are our future. GMD Peng, no, GMD Eva, GMD Nera are our leaders, no? And they are our future. That's why we never give up with this journey, Sir Paul, because we know that lifestyles can bring us to our best life, the dreams, the big dreams for our family.
Well, that's great. You know, that's so fabulous, and it's great advice for anybody who's thinking about joining lifestyles. You know, never give up on your dream. You've proven that, GMD Vem. So I want to thank you so much for joining us in the Leader Chat Room today. It's a great story. You deserve all the success you've had. The great news is we're just getting started in lifestyles. We're just getting started in the Philippines, around the world. The future is going to be even better, and I look forward to sharing that with you. So thank you so much, and have a fantastic day, and I look forward to seeing you in May.
Yes, thank you so much, Sir Paul. We are excited to see you.
Thank you, GMD Vem. Take care.
Thank you, Sir Paul. Thank you so much. God bless, Paul.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Well, there she is, folks.
Bye.
GMD Vernebeth, her advice to you is never give up on your dreams, of course, but you've got to get started. So today is the best day to join Lifestyles. If you're joining, we're here. You heard we have tremendous mentors for you. You've heard about the power of the products and the business opportunities. So there's no point in waiting. If you're ready to get started, we're here to help you. So from the Leader Chat Room in Toronto, Canada, this is Paul Kramer. Look forward to seeing you all next time. Thank you and good morning.